However, sort of something happened to that village that was founded, but the following year, a new village was founded on the ashes of this previous village. The decision to found a village on the ruins of a previous settlement was likely a practical one. This would mean fresh water, hunting grounds, and the use of any remnants of the previous inhabitants. Ooh. Little was known about the earlier town other than its dramatic and sudden extinction. We, of course, know the reason for the first town's destruction and how the new villagers were about to follow the same path. In fact, the village's very first decision would prove to have tremendous significance in the years to come. Okay. And we will now begin chapter 1 with an interlude. Okay. In the deep woods, you founded your village in the ruins of an old abandoned settlement. The Beinroth family is convinced that this part of the new world is haunted, possessed, latent with something mysterious. Everything looks normal, but there's a growing feeling of something sinister hiding among you. In the settlement ruins, Aldous Heathrow finds an old book with a magic spell. You gather in the village square to debate whether to read it aloud. You will have to discuss whether to read the spell, and then you will vote. Unmute yourselves, please, while I get the spell.
Dark sorcery already. It's only the second game.
Okay.
You never read the spell, ever.
So here is
Read the spell.
this spell.
We can't see it.
And
we won't know till we read it,
in a
I
second.
guess.
I assume you got to open it first anyway.
If we don't read the spell, does the game
This is
end?
the spell. Can you... There you go.
What?
Ooh, ah.
We're making a decision as to whether or not we want to open this thing
Open
and
this,
make our game
yeah.
possibly terrible.
We're gonna abstain from
No,
this.
possibly. We don't know what we're voting on. We're just
I
deciding
never
if we want
liked
it.
spells.
It's too
Ugh.
shaky.
I think it sounds
You are
awful.
I also
voting
imagine
whether
it's
you
fun.
want to
Magic is fun.
read the spell. You have 2
I
minutes.
can't exactly see what it says.
I would say it's
Well,
something
we're not
about
supposed to know
illuminating
what it says.
shadows.
That's
No, but like I
incorrect.
can see words. I just can't make out
Yeah.
It's
anything.
like
It's,
Can you read the words to us, Simon? What it says that we're supposed to see?
Mentes illuminate tenebras lucem, I think.
that
wasn't
doesn't.
bad.
Okay, everything
Nice.
stop there, please.
So lies
Oh, no.
illuminated.
We will stop there because
Oh,
somebody
no.
has
Read the words.
Yeah, I thought that
somebody
too.
has chosen to read the spell.
Oh,
He knew
no.
what he was doing.
Damien, could you just,
No.
I know you started reading it. If I hold it very close, could you just clearly read it again, please?
Mentes illuminate tenebras lucem.
Okay, and thank you. Spell has been
Good
read.
job, Damien. I like this.
There are now consequences. I'm going to
There's
about
always
the consequences now. Is I have to stick some things in the book. Feel free to have a bit of a chat while I do some sticking in books.
Yeah,
Thank you very
I like
much.
that.
Yeah.
Like,
It's about
just-
illuminating shadow.
I mean,
like,
I didn't
if I'm
know
playing
that.
a legacy game. It's like, oh, do you want to do this? Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah, and then
Well, you
pay
always,
whatever
it's a legacy
consequence.
game.
To
Always
be
do
honest,
it.
I was almost tempted to put the stickers in because I did read. But yeah.
I love the addition of the things, but when it's a spell involved,
Well, I mean, I
What
do
is
have
it
a
for? It's
wand.
like-
I
what
didn't
is
know
like-
we had to have it.
17th
It might come in
century.
handy for killing villagers.
We've got Harry Potter
17th
here.
century dark forest. We find some weird spell. Of course, we're gonna read it. I mean, what can happen?
Yeah.
It's us, however.
Has
What
nothing
would have
to
been
do
used by
with
is if I'd read it out in English, would Simon have still gone, okay, that counts?
So when I played this before, he put it in the middle of the circle, and there was like 5 people that just lunged for it. Honestly, I still can't remember what happens though. It was actually looked up. It was more than 2 years ago, so I can't remember what actually
Yeah.
happened.
All right,
Does anyone know what it means? Because I only know one word. I think tenebras, and that means darkness. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
illuminate is
Oh,
light.
that sounds nice.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, it's,
Well,
yeah.
I'm sure we'll be
Like I
all
it's
said,
right.
obviously not good for the village.
But wasn't it? There was
no.
before that.
It's illumine.
Lumen
Probably
sounds
like-
Darkness.
Yeah, that's light.
Mentis could be mind or lie, because like mentir is lie, but like mentis can also be mind, maybe.
And Mentos are those minty sweet things.
I think that's what it means. I think it means Mentos.
Yeah.
So we have a new role. It's called the Fresh Maker.
There you go, Derek.
Ah, Damien.
Sponsored.
Have you got
Oh,
a bottle
Peter's
of
got
Coke?
it.
We need
Yeah,
Coke
Peter's
now.
got it.
I mean, I do own the game, so.
I mean,
That
Luca.
probably means illuminate. Illuminate
Luke-
something. Is it a necromancer?
But Mentis can be lied to, so like lies will come out or the light will shine on lies or something like that.
I
Luca
think
Oh, a seer, a different type of
Lies-
seer.
We'll find out soon enough.
Lies
What's up,
illuminate
Simon?
the darkness of
Are
something. I think.
we ready for chapter 1?
We're missing
oh,
Greg.
I'm on the wrong page. Sorry. Yes. No, I'm on the right page. Chapter 1, suspicion.
Hold on, we got 2 people missing.
3.
Oh,
All right,
okay. I'll
three.
carry on sticking until they get back then. That's cool.
Yeah.
It was a disappearing spell.
I want to ask, did anyone hear me nominate Johan before last game?
That's what they were debating, I think, because I think
I
you
can't
got on.
remember.
I think you said it,
Yeah.
and then Ayahoo said it real quick, and then I think I seconded
Yeah,
because we were
okay,
out of
I'm
time.
glad someone heard.
I heard
I
your voice. I heard
apologize
you
if
said
you-
Johan, then I looked at him. I'm like,
Yeah.
good idea.
My
Yeah, I
hearing is-
asked for Johan to say something because I wasn't
Yeah,
sure
because
about
he
him.
hadn't said a word. Like, I didn't think it was all that random.
Joseph,
Sorry.
where are you?
If I don't hear you, just shout a bit louder.
Yeah,
Not
we hear
only
you
is my
really good.
eyesight bad, my hearing's bad as well.
Oh, no, it's fine. I just thought no one else heard me, and I was like, I was mad.
Okay, everybody
That's-
back now.
Yep.
Yep. Cool. So it appears that the village relied heavily on family cohesion, not always to the benefit of all involved. The humans saw themselves as hearty pioneers. This was, of course, foolish. What everybody's going to do now is they are going to be given a family name. Okay. Now, I'll explain the rules for the family names, but in a second. But what I would like you to just do when I say your families is, and I've lost my bit of card. What I would like you to do is if you could change your name on your screen to the family name and also the number that I will give you, because numbers are going to become significant in a few bits. So the first character, these are the families. They have your first name at the top and the last name, the family name at the bottom. And throughout the game, you're going to be getting special powers on here. In future chapters, if you want to, you can change who you are, the character you are, or you can also keep the same. That's something we'll discuss for future ones. But for the moment, you're just going to be these families. Please ignore the name at the top. I think it's probably going to be best if what you do, say, I'm just looking at Peter now, say Peter is this person and Peter is number 1. What I would like Peter to do is put number 1, Peter, and then the last name, Heathrow. Stop, quit. I really need to sort that out. Sorry.
Should I do
So
that? Or?
does that make sense? So if you're number 1,
it's
you would put,
confusing if we change names. So it's like,
Yeah, once
Yeah,
he's
so-
randomized it.
yeah. So I've completely randomized everything already and things like that. So the first person is number 1 is going to be Mary Heathrow, will be Derek. So Derek, could you put 1 Derek Heathrow, please, as your name? Is that okay? Thank you.
I hope I'm more efficient than the airport.
Derek's relation is Thaddeus Heathrow, who actually will be Johan. So Johan, could you please put 2 Johan Heathrow? Thank you.
You mean Thaddeus? Thaddeus Heathrow?
no, we ignore
He's
No,
going
the
to
go
put
ahead.
our
Change
first
it
names,
out.
their last names.
First names, yeah.
Just keep
Otherwise,
them
it's going to
last
get too confusing for me,
Yeah.
I think, and everyone else. Number 3, Aldous Heathrow will be Sonya. So Sonya, could you please put 3 Sonya Heathrow?
That's a werewolf family. Come on.
You're not live
Number
retard anymore,
4,
Sonya.
What?
Annie Ulmer will be Joseph. So 4 Joseph Ulmer. I think the best name in the whole game, Elmer Ulmer, number will be Greg. So number 5, Greg Ulmer.
That's amazing.
You and me, Greg.
All right.
Number
There's a werewolf
6,
family.
Moses Ulmer will be Matthew. So 6 Matthew Ulmer.
I'll part the
Definitely
red tea
werewolf
first,
family.
guys.
Okay, that is the Ulmer family.
Obviously a villager family. Like, I mean, look at us.
The Eisberg family, starting with Gunther Iceberg, will be Jojo. So number 7, Jojo Iceberg, please.
I think, Greg, I think you're 5.
Oh, yeah, 'cause
Okay.
I can't count.
Number 8 was going to be Samantha Iceberg, was going to be Nick. I will leave that blank for the moment.
Man,
Sorry, one of your family members has gone away on business.
He's been all tagged
The old
already.
hag is sent off. However, number 9, actually, I think for this I should make it number 8. So number 8, Patrick Iceberg will be Flick. Number 8, Patrick Iceberg. Or sorry, number 8, Flick Iceberg, please. The Beinroths family next, very noble family, starting with Alice Beinroth. So this will be number 10, sorry, number 9. So number 9 is Ayahoo. So 9, Ayahoo Beinroth.
I should said noble.
Now, number 10 would have been Marisol or Angel. So that would be Fenster. That's something I need to sort out later. So I'm afraid there are only 2 of you in this family, Ayahoo. However, your fellow family member, Harold Beinroth, will be Peter.
Can you hold the
So
card so
I
I
will
can read
need-
Beinroth?
Sorry, yes, there. So Peter, you will be number 10, Peter
Okay.
Beinroth. Okay.
Not a human surname.
I've just put it in the chat as well, actually, so you don't have to keep holding it up.
Thank you. Cheers.
Damien somehow has this brilliant eyesight.
Yeah, and I don't have the
It's
steadiest
2 for
of
2
hands.
now. Yeah.
Now, perhaps the most unnoble name are the Poor Mans. And we will be starting off with Fodius Poor Man. Fodius Poor Man will be number 11, Sam. So 11, Sam Poor Man.
Poor man.
Well, good thing you got the
Number
silver tower next game.
Yes. Number 12, Robert Poor Man, will be Damien. So 12, Damien Poor Man. And finally, hopefully, will be number 13, Daniel Poor Man, will be Alex. So 13, Alex Poor Man.
I think the Ulmer has this. Like Ulmer sounds like something from Game of Thrones. So yeah.
Has
It's Amber.
everybody got a family name? Is everybody happy with this? Cool. So yeah, yes. So Alex, if you could change your 13, Alex Poor Man, please. Yep.
13, yeah.
Sorry, 13. Yes, and that's cool. Right, excellent. So the way the family members work is on the first night of every session. So this and subsequent ones, all family members must vote the same. So what we will do is we will have a vote, and if in the families where there are 3 people, the majority will rule. So if 2 have voted up and 1 has voted down, the one who has voted down needs to change to vote up, and vice versa. In the ones where there are only 2 of you, one of you will be declared the head of the family, which I will let you know in a second. I've randomized that already. And basically the person who's not the head of the family must vote with the head of the family. Okay. So I think we've got 2 families where there are only 2 people at the moment. So I just need to randomize. I hadn't randomized it because it was Nick, but Nick's not here. So there. Joe, you are the head of the Iceberg family for this session, and it's just for this session. Okay. So I'm afraid, Flick, you have to vote on the first. Joe votes. Okay. And for the other family, it is
Trust your
the
judgment, Peter.
Beinroths, I think. So it's Ayahoo and Peter. Peter, you are the head. So Ayahoo, you have to vote with Peter
Sorry,
on
Steve.
the first day.
As you wish.
Excellent. Brilliant. and it only happens on the first day. Okay, so after that, it doesn't matter. Now, one of the reasons I've only read the first chapter,
That only
and the first 3
matters
sessions.
for the first
But one of the
day.
reasons why sorry,
The vote thing only matters for the first
say again,
day.
please.
The first vote.
Yes.
Only for the first day.
Okay.
Free session for the first day. So,
Okay.
What will happen at the end of each session? There will be a most valuable villager award. It could go to the village team or it could go to the werewolf. Now, what I will note down is the family name, most valuable villager. Okay. And at the end of each chapter, so at the end of each 3 things, there is a reward for who has been the best family name team, sort of thing, whether you're werewolves or villagers or whatever, and things like that. So that, as far as I can see at the moment, is the significant of family members. There may be more things in the future, I don't know, and things like that. But at the moment, and certainly for this one, the most, oh, my connection is unstable. I hope you can still hear me. The significant thing is the most valuable villager, and you have to vote on the first day. Is that clear to everyone?
I think it's also thematic, like, because it doesn't make sense if we die and then we play another game.
Okay.
But it's like, it's gonna be like my son basically in the next
Yeah,
one.
you just come back as someone else in that family. Makes sense.
It's still the Almer family, but I think the game takes place over 100 years or something.
No, it's like 20 years or something like that. Well, no.
So
No, that's wrong.
Well, we'll
with
find out.
that, I will start giving roles to everybody. Should start. I will say, because of your actions, Damien, there will be 2 additional roles in this game. We will be having the Sentinel and Cerberus.
Is it because of the
The
scroll?
Sentinel.
Yeah. One good, one bad.
You
Good job,
could
Damien.
definitely say that. The Sentinel is on the villager team. The Sentinel on night 0 will wake up and be told who the seer is. And basically, that's the only time they'll wake up at night, but their job is to protect the seer, basically. So the Sentinel will be told who the seer is, and on night 1, their job is to protect the seer. We will also have a Cerberus. The Cerberus is on the village team, on the werewolf team. However, the Cerberus will not wake up with the werewolves. And I'm just double checking if the Cerberus knows who the werewolves are. I don't think you do. No, you do not know who the werewolves are. You just are on the werewolf team. Every night you can choose a player, and I will let you know if they are the seer or not.
Like a sorcerer.
Yeah. The Cerberus is on the werewolf team. However, going strictly by the rules, when I'm counting whether werewolves win or not, I am only going by actual werewolves, not by the werewolf team. So if there are 3 villagers and 2 werewolves and a Cerberus, the game would continue. However, if there are 2 werewolves, 2 villagers and a Cerberus, the game will end because there are equal number of werewolves and non-werewolf team. Is that
So basically,
okay?
you can come out as the Cerberus because when you die, you're not hurting your team.
No.
But you want to be alive so you can find the seer.
Well, no, but what I'm saying is,
after you find the seer, I
once
assume.
you find the seer, there's no reason not to declare it.
But can the werewolves? What happens if the werewolves go after the Cerberus, or do they know who it is?
Werewolves will not know who the Cerberus is. So if the werewolves kill the Cerberus at night, that's bad for them.
Awful luck, werewolves.
Cool.
But I mean, the Cerberus is still on the werewolf team. Like, they win with the werewolves, and they're not gonna come out even if they find the seer. Like, they might come out and say, "Oh, this is the seer," but they don't care. I mean, they want the werewolves to win still. So
yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't need to give them strategies. The werewolf team.
I wonder though as well with this being a
So
legacy
for this game, there will be, I will just say, so again, I'm going to tell you exactly how many roles there are. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There will be 7 villagers, 1 seer, 1 sentinel, 1 Cerberus, and initially 1 werewolf. And I'm hoping that makes... No, sorry, I've done that wrong. There will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sorry, 10 villagers. I got that completely wrong. 10 villagers, 1 sentinel, 1 Cerberus, 1 seer, and 1 werewolf.
That's 14, though.
Yeah, that is 14.
Do you know what?
Yeah,
Yes, it's because I'm still getting confused with the where I had it before. Ignore everything I've just said. 10 villagers, 1 sentinel, 1 Cerberus, 1 seer, and 0 werewolves.
Ooh.
For reasons which will become apparent.
Yeah.
Someone's going to turn at random, I think.
Yeah, things are going to happen.
We will see. To make it easier and quicker for me, I am just going to send out the roles of the sentinel, the Cerberus, and the seer. If you do not get something in your chat in the next couple of minutes, you are a villager. Is that okay?
Yep.
I love this stuff.
So let me just do that.
I never played.
What are the roles? There's 1 sentinel, 1 Cerberus, 1 seer,
and that's it.
10?
And everyone else is a villager.
Initially, that's it.
11 villagers then? 11?
Oh, 10.
10 villagers.
With
'cause there's
13
14.
people.
They should...
Yeah.
Okay, I have 14 written down, but that's probably just erroneous. That's why I'm confused.
It's because Simon is here, so it looks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
and
no.
it's also because I'm making up stupid numbers and confusing you. So yes. So let me just message people.
Have anyone here like played a lot of role-playing games?
Yep, I'm a GM for Dungeons and Dragons game. For like
I
6
never
years
played a
now.
role-playing game, so like I think that's really cool. So like, sort of characters and stuff.
Yeah, you get that
Homer.
in legacy games.
This was actually the only thing I remembered was the family thing. That's the only specific thing because I really liked my family before it. And I like my family just as well now. Team Homer.
We'll see how this goes in a minute then. I mean, I'm usually public enemy #1 in the
We're gonna go play the game
check.
home after this, right, Joseph and Greg?
Greg,
That's true, Greg. You did get checked.
Yeah, I
Greg,
saw like she checked me, and then Simon messed up at the end of the game, called me a werewolf. I was like, thanks.
Okay, Greg, you gotta behave now because you know gotta think about the family.
sorry.
No
There's
werewolf in
family
here.
going on here.
I can confirm Greg was a villager. Just a
I'm
little
curious.
I think the
Okay,
icebergs are gonna be the werewolves. Like they always like. I always had a bad feeling about the icebergs.
I
I'm curious
Yeah.
with the fact that this is legacy. If you're say a role like this Cerberus and you get killed, I wonder if that means the Cerberus then disappears from that point on. So even if you're the Cerberus and you got information, you might not want to just say, "Hey, that's a seer," because if you get killed, I mean, it's legacy, right? That might be the end.
Yeah,
of
we
it.
don't know what's gonna happen.
It's going to be like Pandemic Legacy where you want to have that balance.
Don't
because
say,
no spoilers other than you'll always want good things and bad things to happen.
Okay,
When
so
I play
told-
legacy games, I don't care if I win or not. I just want the experience. Like, you know.
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm not on your family.
Same.
told
I mean,
the 3
someone's
people their
desperate.
roles.
Matthew's gonna take
So,
care
role
of the winning. I'm just
My
gonna have a
goal-
good time.
Is to be the most important family.
Is everyone else has got the villager?
Pepper
So
split.
everyone clear on what
You're
role
right.
they are at the
Yeah.
moment.
Yes.
Give me, yep. Okay, right. So, as some of you have guessed, what will happen is, in a second, I'm going to ask everyone to close their eyes, and I will ask the Cerberus to choose in a 13-player game 3 players to be werewolves. It could be the Cerberus chooses the seer, in which case there is no seer. It could be the Cerberus chooses the sentinel, in which case there is no sentinel. We will see how it goes.
Oh, funny.
We did mess
Right.
up.
That's
turned-
cool.
So-
I really
this
like
turned
this.
messy all of
So
a sudden.
refreshing from the normal werewolf games.
If if everybody could close their eyes, please. This is night -1. And if the Cerberus could wake up, please. And if the Cerberus could choose 3 werewolves.
I suppose you can bring him to me.
Where is he?
He's in my room.
Oh, I thought you had him.
No, he's in my room.
I'll pick him up.
Thank you.
Cerberus, if you could just check what I've written, just
I think you should mute us because, like,
yeah, I probably should, but
we get
okay.
clues, sort of. I don't want to. Yeah.
If everyone could open their eyes, please. Yes. Sorry, I should mute. Right.
Since Jojo's talking, it's like, yeah.
That's my bad. I apologize. Right. I will now just message the people of the werewolves. Carry on talking amongst yourselves for a bit.
Derek, your cat is so cute.
He's
And Jojo, your cat sounded so cute. I love cats.
This
Gonna have
guy
to get
likes to
my
make
cat
friends.
family out soon.
Okay. Right.
Jojo has a smaller family in this game than she does in some other werewolf games.
That's very true.
Well, that must be helpful for working out who's not telling the truth then.
It's
Unfair
actually
advantage.
bad because I read people, like I read my family I think I know, and then I don't.
Yeah, I've only played Werewolf once before with some of the guys here last week, and I was astounded at
I
just how
have
bad I am.
messaged the 3 werewolves, so if you could just check, please.
Jojo, I didn't know that Jess was your sister first, but like because you guys like nominate each other a lot.
Yeah, well, it's weird because then I like never want to nominate my family, but if I really think they're a werewolf, it's like I gotta. But yeah, I mean, most of us were trying to keep it hidden, but then Ben was like, "Oh, this is the whole family," so.
Yeah,
I didn't notice
Well,
that.
that was
I
why
was like, yeah, you two do look alike. Like you have some.
I was suspicious of you because you voted me down, and I was like, well, she wouldn't vote me down unless she had a reason, so she must be a werewolf. I know I ain't one.
Don't you guys know each other in real life, Ayahoo?
Yeah, I play games with her father, or I did until the pandemic.
Where do you guys live?
Pennsylvania.
Okay,
Oh, yes,
are we
oh,
ready for the
yeah.
first chapter, or do you need a break, or how are we doing? Is everyone good? Let's get cracking then.
Cool.
So
let's get on.
Everybody close your eyes.
And mute.
Please, mute us as well, please.
Yes, thank you. Always remind me if I forget, because I am very forgetful. Thank you. Right. Werewolves, wake up and have a look around and wave to each other. Okay. And werewolves werewolves wake up. Yes, thank you. And werewolves go back to sleep. Seer, wake up. Who would you like to know about? And just to be clear, I will only tell you if they're a werewolf. The Cerberus will come out as a villager, Seer, okay? And same with the Sentinel. Sentinel will come out as a villager. Okay, thank you, Seer. Seer goes back to sleep. And Seer, could you please put your hand up, but keep your eyes closed? And please, could the Sentinel wake up and have a look for the person giving you a thumbs up. If you can see the person giving a thumbs up, give me a thumbs up so I know who it is. Thank you. Seer, sorry, Sentinel, close your eyes. Seer, you can put your hand down, please. Thank you very much. And Cerberus, wake up. Cerberus, write down the name of a player or number of a player, and I will tell you if they are the seer or not. Hang on a second. And Cerberus, go to sleep. And everybody wake up. And we will start the chapter 2.
So it's the same thing with the timer and all that?
You will have 5 minutes. There's no night time. There's no
So and also is it the same
5
thing with
minutes,
like
nominations and family?
nominations and seconds?
Yes. The one difference in this time is that you can nominate and second, but you can't nominate and second the same player the same night.
Oh,
Everything
a
else
day
is the
you
same.
mean? You keep saying night.
Same day. Yeah, sorry, I keep getting days and nights.
Yeah, Tom does that.
So do I.
Yeah.
And Sam can't be killed, right? Because he's
nominate and second, but you just can't nominate and second the same person. And the second counts as a nomination.
So, okay, who's on my team for family? Sam.
So
me
yeah,
and
I'm
Damien.
in the same.
To get families, there's 2 teams, humans and werewolves.
So how do we know that a werewolf is not related by blood?
So Peter, who am I suspicious of since you're voting for me?
Basically everyone other than us.
Most of quarter of the players are bad.
Well, this is like, who do we think the Cerberus would choose?
Depends on the
Who
Cerberus.
do we think
That
is the
depends on
Cerberus?
Cerberus, so if you want to
Yeah.
come out real quick, just make this a lot easier. On the
I mean,
rest
that'll
of
be
us, that'd
helpful.
great.
So, like, here's some schools of thought. Like, they could have picked silent players, or they could have picked loud players. Like, I mean, what, like, it is interesting because it is a
Assume
decision.
non-audience
Yeah.
And just
I
to
would've picked
remind
at
you,
least one
Sam
quiet
has the
player, but
ivory
I feel
tower,
like-
so you can't eliminate Sam.
There's actually a tower.
Yep.
Yeah, there is.
I mean, I feel bad saying this, but I mean, it seems logical to me you would go after people who are good at sniffing out werewolves and make them werewolves. And I mean, in my experience, Flick is pretty awesome at sniffing out werewolves.
Or it could be just a mixture of both. Like that would be a
I'm
good
waiting for
tactic.
Flick. She's just unmuted. What's she gonna come out with this time?
Or they do the opposite. And like,
She's already detected one.
Yeah, because you still got to play that mental game too while you're doing this. Trying to
It could also be
outguess
like
everyone else.
people pick people that they typically like are friendly with. Like, so if we, maybe the first one would be a clue to the others.
could be.
Yeah, that actually makes sense. Like if we
Nah,
kill
I
one
don't-
of them,
That's true.
I don't think that would
Maybe.
be,
it could be like if we
Anyways,
kill one of them, we might have a sort of clue on who the other could be.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, we won't know until we get one werewolf. I think.
Yeah.
Maybe
Kinda
Yeah,
guess
it's
from
like
there.
with the ivory tower for your first one.
that's true. Picking someone with the ivory tower would be a power werewolf play.
Interesting.
Not a werewolf though.
We've got 2 other werewolves we can kill.
Yeah,
other
but
than
you could
Sam,
be
so.
I'm not
Cerberus.
Cerberus either.
That was very suspicious, dying first last game.
Don't know. That's kind of sus.
And so for right now, our family only matters in the vote this time.
Correct.
For the first day, yeah.
First day.
And they could still be a villager or a werewolf. We just
Yeah,
don't
I'm
know.
afraid, you can't choose you can choose your friends.
You can choose your
but you can't
family,
choose
that's
your
true.
family.
You can choose your werewolves. You can't choose your family.
So this whole day we have to vote with our family. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
This is gonna be so weird. I can only imagine how weird this is gonna get.
Yeah, this is just game one.
Very.
Yeah, I just imagine the idea of like thematically trying to kill someone, and then everyone's like, okay, hold on, we all got to have a discussion in the family. What we think.
We need to lynch them. No, wait.
Yeah, exactly. No, never mind. Wait, never mind.
Well,
It seems like it's going to be harder to successfully kill because like 2 of the people on the family would have to vote for there to even be a single vote.
Unless we don't kill on the first day, and then the second day we have freedom to vote.
We're on a minute.
That
Yeah,
is true.
Time's
but
going by
then
quick here.
The odds are not in our favor with 4 members of the werewolf team.
Correct.
Although, oh yeah, that's true. Okay, so I think
I'm
we
gonna
probably
nominate
took
Greg.
one.
We have 1 minute left, guys.
All right.
Was that
so
Derek
someone-
nominated Greg? Is there a second for Greg, please?
Yeah, I heard my name. I didn't hear what it was about.
Yeah, sorry, Greg. It's just you were such an awesome werewolf last time. I think anyone who knows about that would have picked you.
This feels like bad
This
now
is why Flick
because we're in
checked
the
me.
same family. But I'm gonna second because like
Is there a second?
last night
We'll-
someone was
we'll
outside
put
the
on a
castle
second.
running around. It was probably you.
Okay.
Speaking of Game of Thrones.
So, Greg, oh, your defense is quite short this time. It's only a minute. I'm at 20, I'm afraid.
I'm just a villager, and Joseph, I thought we were friends, but okay.
Family.
I am just a villager. I don't have a role. Super excited about this legacy version of this. It's been pretty interesting just right off the get-go. But I got nothing, I'm afraid. Just a villager.
Okay,
That's
thank you very much.
And so when we vote, we have to see what the consensus is and then
Yeah.
change.
Yes, so
Okay.
I will mute everybody if I can again. Yeah. So we'll vote. Keep your thumbs still, and then if you need to move, I will tell you to move. If you see you need to move, please move yourself as well, because that will save time. So 3, 2, 1, vote. Excellent. So Ayahoo is voting down with Peter. That works. The Heathrows, I've got 2 down. So who's the third Heathrow? All 3 Heathrows are down. The Ulmers, I've got up, up, and up. That's brilliant. The Poor Man's, I've got up, up, and up. That's brilliant. And the Icebergs, I've got up and up. So excellent. Everybody is voting the same. We have altogether 1, 2, 3, 4 down, which is not enough. Okay, carry on. We carry on. We have 22 seconds left.
So I was going to ask, because there are 3 werewolves. Do you think that the what's it called? The Cerberus picked 3 people from the same family?
That would be crazy. Because
I would hope not.
I don't know.
That would be that would be fun if they did.
Yeah.
If you got
Yeah,
2
that
in that
is an
family.
interesting thought.
Oh.
Okay, and we go to sleep.
Oh, damn.
Oh, damn.
Mute.
Thank you. Okay, so we go to sleep. Please, could the werewolves wake up? Who would you like to kill? Okay, thank you very much. Werewolves. Werewolves go to sleep. Seer, wake up. Who would you like to know about? Seer, go to sleep. Cerberus, wake up. Who do you think is a seer? Okay, Cerberus, go to sleep. And everybody wake up. Apart from the ever so slightly dead Flick Iceberg. I'm sorry you have been killed, but if it's any consolation, tomorrow, next time, you will have the Ivory Tower. Thank you very much. Okay, off we go. Discussions for day 2. Oh, and we only have 4 minutes.
Interesting.
You sound surprised. Don't you know?
I do, but I forget these things. I forget a lot. I have a lot of flaws.
And to be honest, it's only written down in the app, not in the actual book. So.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
So is there an app for the actual game?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes.
Okay, I
Yeah,
thought you
It's
just
the
had
same as Damien
same one I
uses,
use.
but this is the special legacy one. It's like
cool.
each one's got its own thing, sort of things.
Yeah. So anyway, let's get back to the game because we only have 3 minutes. So.
I want to hear from Johan because again, quiet.
Sure. I'm mostly keeping notes. I'm not that good at reading body language, so I don't know that much about it so far. But I think the what's the name of the family? The Almers were voting down, weren't they? No.
Almost voted up.
The Heathrows and
it was the
Beinroths.
Yeah.
The Heathrow voted down. I know that, but
yeah, and
was forced to.
Ayahoo and Peter.
So I voted down simply because I knew my vote didn't count, and
Oh,
it
yeah,
was just like, well, let's vote to kill.
And I was just on the logic to let's kill someone because we have to. So.
Yeah.
It was, yeah, that was essentially vote 3 because we knew
I
it was,
didn't know how
was
much
it.
time was left, which is why I voted because I thought it was around a minute.
Decisions tough.
Sonya's being very quiet, suspiciously so.
Suspicious me? No.
Yeah. You know,
No, I'm just
trustworthy.
I'm just
Not
watching.
now.
You go from the most trustworthy to the least trustworthy in an instant. It happened to me.
True. Goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Welcome
you're
to the
right.
village.
Fickle.
So, does anyone have any suspicions to go on, or are we just?
No, I was going to
rolling the
nominate.
die?
I was going to nominate Flick just for revenge. So the werewolves have done the job for me. Thanks. mean, I'm sus as hell now, but it's worth it.
Oh my gosh, I love your cat soon.
So I think Ayahoo's explanation on why he voted down was a bit weird. Like, I just did for fun. I mean, why? If you
Well, no, because my vote doesn't count.
He had to vote
So
for
I
whoever,
voted down. I could have voted
Jericho.
up. It doesn't matter. Like I knew
You had to
that
vote
my
same as
vote
Peter.
was going to be decided by Peter.
I don't know if that's much to go on.
No, it's
Yeah.
not
Well,
much to
that's
go. I'm
true.
just saying that's the only thing I found that was weird so far.
Well,
That-
so I'll have you know that I'm kind of a wild card, and I do interesting things just because it's fun. And so I just decided to vote that way. Why does it even matter? Like
Guam is not
so
here.
sure, it's weird, but I'm a weird guy. I'm like Guami, but a little bit more mellow.
1 minute, guys.
Muted Guami.
I'm going to nominate Sonya. We need to get some votes and nominations, otherwise we're just
Yes.
doing nothing.
Sure, last second.
Is there a second piece of seconds?
And then drop that
Okay,
dice.
Sonya.
So
Defense.
I'm a villager. I would not vote me out at all. You guys have heard this spiel over and over and over again.
Do you have a special role? Because if not, that's not a good enough defense.
Well, it is because I was the most trustworthy, and everybody knows that I am a villager.
New
So sorry,
generation, you're not
I
the
have
most
a good
trustworthy.
name. I have a good name. I have not tainted my name.
I mean, I'm just going to
With an
say
airport.
that's a bit sus of Damien to immediately ask for are you a special role, of which there's one.
Yeah, doesn't she get her defense? Well, never
Yeah,
mind.
this is it.
That was my defense. There's not much to say.
Okay. Is there
I
any
was
more
thinking the
use
same about
flags?
Damien though.
Are
Yeah,
you,
me
are you
too.
happy?
For special role,
Damien.
Damien.
A little early for that.
Damien's suspicious poor man.
Like I said,
Okay.
I've already got the sauce.
Damien's Sportman.
I'm going to mute you all and let's vote on Sonya. This time, family members are free to vote however they want. 3, 2, 1, vote. Okay, so there's 12 of you, so 1 down, 2 down, 3 down, 4 down. That is not enough. So Sonya is still alive.
So Alex and Jojo, I'm suspicious, but you vote down. Interesting.
I voted down because I think Sonya would be a really good pick for a werewolf because again, she is the most trustworthy. So I just thought that I was gonna
Well,
vote good, and then I realized that the werewolves got picked, and I thought I feel like I'd pick Sonya.
We would trust Sonya if it wasn't the werewolves. Well, I guess,
Yeah, we can't trust anyone now.
24 seconds.
We should have
I'll
another-
nominate Damien.
So
Jojo nominated Damien. Is there a second?
me.
That a
Sonya
second?
seconds. Okay, thank you. Damien,
Who
good defense.
nominated?
I did.
Jojo nominated,
Jojo and
Sonya
Sonya.
seconded. Damien,
So
good
yeah,
defense.
two werewolves. Nah, don't need it. I think Alex and Jojo are definitely werewolves after that because I get the feeling I'm dead with the timer anyway. I am a villager,
Okay.
as you'll find out.
Right.
I can still nominate.
Thank you, Damien. And everybody muted in a second. Yes. And thumbs ready. And Damien's already saying he's voting up. 3, 2, 1, vote. We have 1 down, 2 down, 3 down, 4 down, 5 down. That is not enough. Damien stays alive. We will carry on.
So I'm
For 8
suspicious
seconds.
of Johan.
I
I'll nominate
based
Jojo.
on
Is there a second?
Yeah, I guess I am. I cannot second.
Oh,
so-
you can't second, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Go to sleep.
Mute again.
So Damien nominated, Peter seconded, but Peter couldn't. Oh, yes, he can. Crikey, sorry, what am I talking about? You can't. That's a mistake on my part. That's the first thing. Everybody wake up again. Sorry.
Yeah, was that only for the preface?
It was only for the preface. Yes, you're entirely right.
Okay.
That's a bad move by that. Sorry about that. And so Damien nominated Jojo and Peter seconded. Yes, I said you can't nominate or second the same player. I did say that. I apologize.
The
Sorry,
same
Jojo.
player,
So you
okay.
do get a defense now. I apologize, Jojo.
Okay, I don't have much. I am a villager and I am suspicious of Damien, but it is very definitely the last vote. So I completely understand if I have to die early again. But villager. So again, ideally I would not die, but we didn't kill anyone. Oh yeah, we didn't kill anyone last night. And so we're gonna have to start killing.
Key Jojo. And I think I put you into there. 3, 2, vote. Okay. 1, 2, 3. It's 9. That is another killed. And sorry for the unstable. Was everyone?
I can't even hear you, Simon. What did you say?
Simon's internet is very bad, but I was a werewolf.
Oh.
Thanks, Jojo.
Me now.
Simon, we'll wait for you to come back properly, I think.
Can you hear me now?
Sounds like it. Everyone else hear him?
Yep.
Oh, yes.
Excellent. Sorry about that. Okay. Everybody go to... So Jojo was a werewolf. Yes. Everyone go to sleep. And werewolves wake up. Who would you like to kill? Okay, thank you very much. Werewolves. Werewolves go to sleep. Seer wake up. Who would you like to know about? Okay, thank you, Seer. Seer go to sleep. Cerberus wake up. Cerberus go to sleep. And everybody wake up. apart from Peter. Peter has been killed by nasty stuff. I am sorry, Peter. All right, and we will begin day 3.
So Sonya and Derek voting up.
That was the 2 that voted up.
Yeah.
Oh, for Jojo? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I just, yeah, looking back on it, it's probably stupid, but I just did think that she was put out so early last time. I didn't want to do it again, and obviously that's exactly the sort of thing Cerberus would use to think, oh, that's a good choice. But yeah.
Okay, so we know that Jojo was chosen. So who else would be chosen as a werewolf based on Jojo being chosen? If we follow what Yahoo said.
Well, I kind of think Ayahoo then, but I don't know. Like,
but you might not want to put all your eggs in that basket. You know, you might think that's too obvious.
Yeah.
Well, I was just like group thinking. There were lots of different thoughts. That was one of many. We don't know the whole, like, you know, everything is not decided. It's definitely a fair thought. So I'm not a werewolf, so I don't have to worry about that, but you do.
I don't know. This could be the one game you're chosen to be a werewolf. Yeah, I don't think you've been one.
If the seer is good and they've seen
I don't know if I've seen
werewolf,
Ayahoo as a werewolf.
I think coming out
Was the thought who would make good werewolves, or who would be more dangerous to the werewolves if they weren't?
Yeah, that's a very good thought, because there are people that are particularly good at being werewolf. I'm trying to. I don't know if any of those people are in this game. No offense to all of you. I'm like, some people are very good werewolves.
The problem with that is, if anyone knows we're going to do that, they're going to use it against us and pick.
I know. Well,
one
that's
or
the
two
thing
don't
about
expect,
plot,
so
is it's
yeah.
only as good as
So
it is.
I do have to say that I have played several games with some of you, and Matthew makes a good werewolf, Joseph
Yeah, I was
makes a good
thinking that.
werewolf, and
I was
Damien
thinking
makes a
Damien
good
would
werewolf.
also.
And I think
I
Matthew
don't know,
was just trying
Sonya,
to
you
say
fooled
something.
me as well, but I also
Huh?
nominated a werewolf.
I think Matthew was just asking for the seer to come out as well.
Yeah, I know. I was saying if they've seen at least one wolf and their other seers are still alive, it might be worth coming out, because then
Nice.
we get down to two. We killed 2 of the wolves.
It's good timing you asked that just after people say they think you
No,
might
it's
be a
fine. If you
werewolf.
want, like, I'm a good guy, but honestly, I feel like I'm not a good werewolf. Like recent games, I've been outed really early by people. So I've had some good games as werewolves, but lately it's been pretty bad. So
Well, anyway, I just killed the fly that's been biting me left and right, so there's that.
Woo.
also might have a bad.
It's clearly safe.
We don't have that much time, and I have some juicy information actually. And
Yeah.
since we don't have any bodyguard, I think I need to come out, because I found one werewolf, and that would be Alex. And I checked
called
him the
it.
first night, and Alex was a werewolf. The second night I checked Matt. He's not a werewolf, he's a villager. He could still be the Cerberus, I guess. And I checked Sonya, because I think she might be the Cerberus, but she is a villager, but she could still be the Cerberus.
Okay, I nominate Alex.
Is there a second?
I second.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, thank you. Joseph seconds. Alex, your defense begins.
Well, I guess all you can do is vote and see whether Johan is telling the truth or not, because there really is no good logical reason to not vote for somebody that comes out and says they're the seer, unless somebody else contradicts them. So
I'm sorry, I think we have 1 minute left. I would like to clarify the information you gave us so that it's on record, because you're going to die.
Yeah. Alex first, and he's a werewolf. Night 1, I checked Matt, he's a villager, and I checked Sonya night 2, and she's a villager as well. But they could still be Cerberus, I guess.
I don't think that matters though, because like they
It
can't
doesn't.
help
I
tell
know.
you, aside from looking for
I'm
the seer.
going to pause everybody now. Hopefully, yes. And let's vote on Alex, please. 3, 2, 1, vote. Okay, that seems pretty clear and definitive. Alex has been killed, and Alex was a werewolf. Everybody go to sleep. and wake up. Werewolves, who would you like to kill? Okay, thank you very much. Werewolves, go to sleep. And Seer, wake up. Who would you like to know about? And Seer, go to sleep. And Cerberus, wake up. Cerberus, who would you like to know about? And Cerberus, go to sleep. And everybody wake up. And it seems some people are quite petty because I'm afraid the person who doesn't wake up today is Johan. So I'm afraid, Johan, you have been killed. And we begin day 4.
Sonya, Matthew, any suspicions?
So if the Sentinel comes out, we could have 3 clear people. If it's not Sonya, I'm not the Sentinel, but if Sonya's not the
Neither am
Sentinel,
I.
we could have 3 clear people, which would be nice, but
We wouldn't have any real way to verify that either, though.
no, I guess not. But
Yeah, I mean, I am the Sentinel. I don't know if this is me. If I get killed and whether that hurts us.
I mean, that would prove
later
it. Yeah, there's
games.
only one werewolf left.
Yeah, but I mean, I am the Sentinel. That's why as soon as Johan brought that up, I seconded it straight away because I didn't know.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, because I called it in the vote for Sonya whenever they both voted down for Sonya, even after arguing she was the most trustworthy.
yeah. So then we're down to Joseph, Sam, Ayahoo, Greg, and Damien.
So
one of them's a werewolf. One of the rest are good.
So can we infer anything from our 2 werewolves who a third might be using the Cerberus choice logic? Not that I want to waste too much time
I
on
can
it.
tell you what my logic would be, but yeah, if anyone else has anything, feel free to say.
We got Jojo. So Jojo is really good. I've never played with Alex, but he's been quiet. So maybe someone else, either who's quiet or someone who plays pretty well. I mean, not that it can't be one and the same, but
I don't see a pattern here.
Yeah.
I don't know, like
yeah. I don't know.
It depends on who the what was it called, Cerberus is as well.
Yeah.
Because like Joseph. Depends on who that person knows and so on.
Well,
and maybe they just picked the top 3 people on their screen.
Yeah,
that's different on all players. So, yeah.
2 minutes.
2 minutes. Yeah.
Well, yeah, my suspicion would be that the Sentinel picked Sam because they knew the ivory tower, so couldn't die first this game, or the first attempt to kill him outright feels Simon.
That's one thing, but also by saying that, Damien, I'm starting to. I was suspicious of you earlier. I voted down for you, but now I feel more like you're trying to point the finger at Sam. So
yes, Sam hasn't done anything suspicious other than.
I've also nominated and killed 2 werewolves, Joseph. So
and the fact that you point that out makes you even more suspicious because that's like a standard werewolf.
But you
stuff.
could do that to your own too.
Yeah,
so...
and it's like always people like when they're werewolves, they're always like, "Oh, I voted for that one. I nominated that one." It's like
especially now that the seer is out. I mean, if you are the werewolf, I mean,
well, you can kill me and find out then because I am a villager.
in Damien's defense, Jojo did go after him pretty hard, which could be a
Right,
werewolf
yeah.
thing to do, but she did go for him pretty hard. So that's what killed my suspicion on Damien. I thought, no.
Yeah, I don't know. I was suspicious of Greg earlier, but now I'm more into Damien.
I do like
will
Damien's
say,
logic.
If you lynch me, Sonya and Matthew are going to be the next ones to die in the night because they've been cleared by the seer.
So I'm going to nominate Joseph because you're gunning pretty hard for Damien.
Is there a second?
Of course, Damien second. He's trying to stay alive. Yeah, so I'm a villager, and I just feel like Damien, like earlier, Damien was very aggressive for a while, and then he was like totally quiet after that, and that's like werewolf to me because you try to put something out there, and then you don't want to put too much out there, so you pull back. So I don't know, it's really hard, but I would vote for Damien if I were, well, I would do that because I am myself. So if I were you, so
why did you nominate?
I'm tired.
I thought you weren't allowed that excuse anymore.
Oh, sorry. No, I can't do that anymore. I'm in Sweden.
Okay. Voting for Joseph. 3, 2, 1, vote. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 down, 4 out of 4 is not enough. We will carry on.
Wow, where's the trust? Half the people.
You can kill 2 werewolves. You don't have enough trust.
Who's nominated?
What did you say, Damien?
You can kill 2 werewolves and still not be trusted. It seems.
We need to nominate someone.
That's actually true. I was going to nominate you, but you're actually.
I second it.
Second what?
Sam.
I missed that. Yeah.
Matthew nominated Sam.
Sorry, Matthew, I heard you nominated. Who did you nominate, please?
Sam.
There's a lot of lag going on, I think.
Sam?
Yeah.
Sam.
Matthew nominated Sam and Eric seconded. Okay, Sam, you have your defense.
All right. I am a plain villager. I know I'm not cleared, so there's not really much else to say. Oh my god, sorry. I don't have any good guess. I know Joseph makes for a good werewolf, so, and it seems to me like Damien's been cleared. I don't know if that's enough to go on. I think Sonya is my best guess for Cerberus, but I don't know. That's about all I got.
Okay, thank you very much, Sam. Votes for Sam, please. And 3, 2, 1, vote. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's pretty unanimous. Sam has been killed. And Sam was a villager. Sorry, I was just trying to find you on my list. Okay, everyone stay asleep, please. Or go to sleep, please. And werewolf, wake up. Or werewolves, wake up. Well, no. Okay, thank you very much, werewolf. Werewolf, go back to sleep. Seer, wake up. Who would you like to know about? And Seer, go back to sleep. Cerberus, wake up. Cerberus, who would you like to know about? Okay, hang on a second. Okay, Cerberus go back to sleep, and everybody wake up. Right. And we are on to day 5, apart from Derek. Derek has been killed, I'm afraid.
Bye, Derek.
Okay.
So I just want to say something. I didn't come out, but I was the Sentinel, and so I'm not sure what that means because he claimed he was the Sentinel, and he wasn't. So I don't know
He
what
might have
that
been
means.
the Cerberus or whatever it is.
Oh, yeah. Why didn't you contest that, Ayahoo? That would have
Well,
been good information.
I'm just thinking through why he would have come out as that, and I'm trying to understand, but he's died now, and so I don't know. I'm just I was trying to process and understand why he would have claimed that. He may have been the Cerberus.
And the werewolves wouldn't have known that he was the Cerberus, or however you say it. And if Yahoo had contested it, there would be a lot of confusion, and so I don't blame you for not coming out.
Well, that is true, because then you would have killed one of us, definitely.
Yeah, and it's consistent with how you played the bodyguard that time. Joseph claimed to be it.
Yeah. But now I'm suspicious of Ayahoo because, like, why the Sentinel has no function if Johan was the seer. So, like, it's
Well, it was just a matter of trying to figure out.
I mean, Derek, it's like convenient. Derek dies, and then all of a sudden Ayahoo is the Sentinel. That's
so tomorrow there's going to be another Sentinel.
Yeah, I just feel like that's a bit convenient for a werewolf to claim.
This is why, Joseph, I'm telling you, every time I open my mouth, you're like, well, that's weird. Have you not noticed? I say weird things.
Yeah, this doesn't make sense. Like, this is so sus to me. Like, why all of a sudden?
Super sus.
Just because you're hosting Among Us games doesn't mean you can say sus.
But
you say sus all the time. Come on, man.
But I was going to suspect Yahoo this round anyways. So.
Oh, you were.
No, I kind of like the way Yahoo acted yesterday was really weird, but his reaction today made sense to what happened yesterday. Because you were kind of like in deep thought, and I was like, "What's going on?" But your reaction, your claim now makes sense with what you were doing yesterday. So I feel like it makes.
All right, I'm gonna get caught up in my notes here.
Like,
so yeah, I was confused by Joseph's vote because the people I didn't trust voted up to save him. So that made me trust them more and not trust Joseph. If that makes sense.
I went with the Damien logic. It made sense. Like, okay, they're gonna choose the one that is safe, right, for the first day.
But Matthew, what about Greg too, though?
See, I was thinking Greg, but Greg voted up to save Joseph, and I feel like if Greg was bad, he could have. Like Joseph almost died, right? So if Joseph was a villager, then the werewolves
was a 50-50
more
split.
likely to kill him, right? So that's why I was suspicious of all the people who voted down on Joseph. That's why I was suspicious of Sam. That's why I nominated him. Because I was like, oh, that's a definite werewolf's going to vote to kill Joseph if he's good.
Okay.
Yeah, to save themselves, basically. Because, like, we have so little time as well, so you want to kill because you don't know if it's going to...
I'm going to nominate Greg.
Yahoo nominates Greg. Is there a second?
More suspicious of Damien and Joseph than Greg.
Okay,
Oh, I am suspicious of Damien, definitely. Well, and also because I think he would be a good werewolf. Like, it is odd with him and Jojo, though. Like, I don't, because Jojo was gunning for him.
And Alex, don't forget, I called them both out right at the start.
That is true.
Every time you remind me of that, that's just so.
I'll second Greg.
Okay.
There's a second for Greg.
So
We need to get a vote. We need to get
So
some.
Yahoo nominated Greg and Matthew seconded. Greg, your defense begins.
All right, I'm just a villager. The one I'm most suspicious of is Damien, but still, again, he did, I think, nominate both the other werewolves, if I remember correctly, which would be really gutsy if you were the only one left. Other than that, maybe Joseph I could be a little suspicious of, but it's really a shot in the dark here for me.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I got. I'm just a villager. I don't know, struggling here.
Okay, votes for Greg. 3, 2, 1, vote. 1, 2, 3 down and 3 up. Not enough. Off we go again. 15
I'm
seconds.
actually wondering if
I like
Matthew was
Greg's
the
defense.
yeah. I'm wondering if Matthew was the Cerberus and Yahoo's the remaining werewolf now.
I liked Greg's defense. It felt honest to me. I always suspect Greg, but not this.
Need to nominate somebody.
Nominate
And
Yahoo.
go to sleep. Too late.
Mute.
Okay, everybody go to sleep. Werewolf, wake up. Werewolves, who would you like to kill? Werewolf, go to sleep. Okay, and Seer, wake up. And Seer, you can go to sleep. Cerberus, wake up. Okay. Cerberus, go to sleep. And everybody wake up. Except for Sonya. I'm afraid Sonya has been killed. Right. Sorry, Sonya. We are on to the next day. Day 6.
So Sonya was one of the people that voted to kill Greg. And I feel like you would want to pick off one of the people that's not sure. So for that reason, I'm going to nominate him again, if I'm able to. Oh, I nominated last, I think, so I don't think
Yeah,
I
it's
can.
a different day, so it's fine.
Okay.
So is there a second for Greg?
Do we need seconds all the time? Or?
Oh, yeah,
in
it
this
is very
one,
late in the game.
we will always need seconds, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I'll second it. I mean, I trusted Greg first, but there's not that many people. Like, and Matthew is clear, so.
Matthew's clear, not a werewolf.
Greg,
That's
your
the
defense
thing.
again.
Again, yeah. Defense again for me. Unfortunately, not a whole lot's changed. I am still just a villager. Yeah, but I know we're running out of people. So I'm probably going to get off here. I know it looks really bad after Matt and Sonya voted down for me there. But hopefully the village can still pull through. We just got to get the next vote right. But yeah, I am just a villager.
Okay, thank you very much. Right, and votes for Greg then, please. 3, 2, 1, vote. Okay, we only have we did 2 down, 3 up, so Greg is still alive, and we continue. 3 minutes left. 3 minutes 20. So Ayahoo and Joseph, you can't nominate or second Greg again.
So Matthew, like, you're the only one that is cleared. What are your thoughts?
My theory last day was we need to kill one of you or Joseph, like one of you or Greg, right? Just to winnow the numbers down. But now I'm thinking, I don't know. I think it's Yahoo. I think the Sentinel claim might be just a good claim at this point, you know? Like, I feel like Damien's the one I trust most, just because, I mean, I guess you could be super aggressive and go after Jojo and Alex, but that seems
I don't think you get both of them, maybe one.
I want to trust Damien, but I don't like that he said like 5 times, like, oh, I killed a werewolf, I killed a werewolf. That's just.
Well, for the record, he was like going to die, and if he was a werewolf and died targeting other werewolves, he would have made them look safer. Because he was a werewolf, like he thought he was going to die.
Yeah, but then once I survived, I wouldn't nominate them.
Did you nominate both of them?
Yes.
I have that he did, yes.
And I called them both out in the first night after the vote in Sonya.
Oh wow! It's okay. I'm gonna nominate Ayahoo then, because that Sentinel thing.
Second.
So Joseph nominated and Damien seconded. It's Ayahoo's defense.
Oh, Well, I am the Sentinel, and I don't even remember all the logical hoops that we've gone through to get here, but they were all lies, clearly. So I don't know. I don't know what I can say. I've already, said what I have to say.
Okay, thank you. So, thumbs for Ayahoo, please. 3, 2, 1, vote. Okay, there are 4 votes down, including Ayahoo. Ayahoo has been killed, and Ayahoo was the Cerberus. Right. However, you have not found the last werewolf, so we will go to sleep. And everyone sleep, and werewolf, wake up, please. Okay, thank you, werewolf. Werewolf, go to sleep. And Seer, wake up, please. Seer, who would you like to know about? And Seer, go to sleep. And Cerberus, wake up. And Cerberus, you can go to sleep as well, please. And everybody wake up. Everybody wake up, except for one of the Olmers. Oh wow! I never realised how many Olmers made it so far. Well, unfortunately, one of them has not made it any further, and that Olmer is Matthew. Matthew, you are dead. Okay, we are down to the final 3.
That was weird with Ayahoo. Like, I had a feeling that the whole Sentinel thing was a lie, which it was. So it was interesting.
So he was lying.
My first pick for Cerberus.
Yeah, he was lying. It just didn't feel right.
Yeah.
He's like, oh,
So
I'm a weird guy. I do weird stuff. That whole thing.
So
was like,
why was he lying? Who was he trying to cover up?
I hate to say it because we're family, but Greg, are you a werewolf?
Absolutely not. And we're down to 2 people. I'm way more suspicious of Joseph than I am Damien.
Are you suspicious of me? Yeah, because I called you out probably
a couple times, and you were actually quick on that second for the first round there after Derek said I was a werewolf because I wasn't.
Which round was that?
I think it was like the first nomination. It was you seconded the first one, right?
That was Jojo, or who was that? No,
it was Derek nominated me, and I thought you seconded him.
But... Oh, he nominated you. Yeah, I was suspicious of you from the start, sort of, because I don't know why. I write my notes, and I'm like, oh, this and that, but I don't put down a novel.
What's the timer, Simon?
Sorry, we've got just under 3 minutes.
We have to kill.
We have to kill.
Yeah.
Well,
what do you think? How do we vote now when we're 3?
So the way I would guess it would work is somebody nominates. If seconds, they're killed because
I'm
gonna nominate Greg then because it's the only thing that makes sense. Because I was suspicious. Wow, Damien, that is tricky, but I don't know. I'm gonna go with Greg.
All right, Greg, give us a defense.
I was just about to nominate Joseph. I mean, that's the debate that's going to be this round, I think. Still just a villager and just kind of going with the gut feeling, but I do think of the 2 of you, I think Joseph's the werewolf. All I got.
Damien, do you wish to second?
Not at the moment. How long is left?
We have 2 minutes left.
Oh, the stress.
Because Joseph did go for me quite aggressively as well, and then pull back.
Yeah, because
it's a werewolf tactic.
I didn't know that you nominated both of them. I thought you nominated Jojo, and then
I said it nominated both of them.
Yeah, but I thought you second Alex. I thought you second Alex. I don't keep like all that stuff. I don't have Ayahoo's papers. Wow. Okay, so.
We're just gonna stay at the clock here for.
I don't know what to say. Like,
yeah,
I said who I suspect, and I mean, it could be wrong.
And I suspect Joseph. I don't know, Damien. You might just be the
it's gotta be Damien that
here.
determines, basically, I guess.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Minutes.
Well,
No
tell you what,
pressure,
for a bit of fun, should we have, since I think Greg has nominated Joseph and Joseph has nominated Greg.
That's how it's going to go. Yeah.
In your own time, do you want to write down the name of the person you would like to second?
Should we do like a flip thing? Like,
yeah. Should we do that? I think that would be quite fun.
We did that in some other game. That was pretty fun. Like everybody reveal at the same time.
Yeah. So we could go on for another 50 seconds, or we could go on to do it now. It's up to you, really.
I think we might as well let the time run out and see if anyone says anything that gives it away.
Yeah. See if anyone says anything incriminating.
So, Greg, look in the camera.
Mm-hmm.
Are you a werewolf?
No.
Joseph, look in the camera. Are you a werewolf?
No. I never look into the camera. I always look down here.
See, that's why
it felt weird to look up. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, "What? I'm looking at my notes half the time here." But, I mean, yeah. If you're that good at reading people, hopefully that helps. See if I've got.
Well, I'm ready to show if you want to do it, vote, or just
Okay,
nominate.
so everybody write down the name of the person they want to kill. It says in there, do not use house rules, but we're house ruled in this. So let's see what happens. And is everyone ready?
Oh, we should all do it?
Yeah, we should all write.
I mean, I think two of us already.
The assumption is that
Damien, you're the werewolf.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Damien.
Okay. Joseph has been killed, and Joseph was the last werewolf.
Damien, I got so far.
Oh, so well.
I tried so hard.
Yeah, I thought we had a good run.
Ayahoo, I had no idea it was you, man.
I was working so hard for you. And then I voted myself down. I thought you would say I was a villager, though, which would have been awesome. And then you were like, he was the Cerberus. And I was like, dang it.
No,
yeah,
so during the day, I do have to say what your role is. Fine. Sorry about that.
No,
okay, so I'll just mute you all and go through everyone's roles. And let's see if I actually get it right this time. Alex, Jojo, and Joseph were initially villagers. However, Ayahoo, the Cerberus, decided to turn them into werewolves. Peter was a villager. Matthew was a villager. Derek was the sentinel, not the liar of Ayahoo, I'm afraid. The seer was Johan, as he said. Flick was a villager. Damien was a villager. Greg was a villager. Sam was a villager. And Sonya was a villager. And that's it. I would just say one thing. So what we have to do, the village team won. So the most valuable villager, according to the book, has to be the seer. So the seer was Johan, and Johan is a Heathrow. So Heathrows have gone in the book as the most valuable villager family for this one, and the villaging team was the villagers.
So how is that determined?
So in the book, so I'll read exactly what it says. If the village team won, the seer is the most valuable villager.
Okay.
Write that player's full family card name to the right. If the seer did not win, the moderator chooses one player on the werewolf team to be the most valuable villager. It probably would have, well, it definitely would have been you, Joseph, if you'd have won.
Yeah.
I was kind of happy when there were 5 people left. It was like 3 omens. I'm like, oh, we're probably gonna win.
I saw that. There was
then the 4th man comes in and destroys.
Right. The first stories of the box arise at this time. Many books have been written about the box. Its supposed origins, whether the stories are true or some sort of apocryphal myth composed of folklore common to the region at the time. We believe it to have existed and will discuss its proposed origins later. And that is the end of chapter 1, 1689, Suspicion.